for like midnight. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to East versus West.
Heck yeah. Okay. It'll take a while to get people in.
Yeah.
It was scheduled, but to Luke, it was pretty good.
It's a great show.
It was a great show.
Awesome show.
Yeah,
That was amazing. The crowd was insane.
yeah.
Yeah, it was outstanding.
We had, like, I'm going to guess, like, bodies in the building close to 2,800.
2,800.
Yeah.
I knew it was over 2,000.
Yeah, you got to, because I think capacity is 2006.
Okay.
And based on what I saw, there were a few seats that were missing.
Yeah.
That was, like, towards the very, very corner. But there were a whole ton more who was just on the balcony.
Yeah, there's a lot of people standing and watching, and
Yeah. Everybody was there, and so once you figure that out, and athletes and athletes past, broadcast teams, staff members, outside, everything. Yeah, bodies in the building.
that's awesome. Yeah, the environment inside last night was it provided a lot of energy. It made it easy to get through a long night.
Yeah, and I feel sometimes the athletes sometimes they feed off the energy of the crowd, and the crowd was loud and
Crowd was outstanding.
yeah.
Never a disappointment to the crowd when Wild Horse Matt comes into the room.
Oh,
He always gets the crowd pumped up good. They love him.
Just right before the walkout, everybody was already like going nuts.
Yep. So that definitely you felt that last night. You always feel it when Matt comes out, but boy, the room vibrated. It was outstanding.
Yeah, it felt like something we really needed. And that hall wasn't very big, but it was packed.
Yeah.
Right?
It was the perfect size.
Yeah.
Because it was big enough that it could fit all the people, but it was small enough that it still felt cozy.
Yes.
Like we were a part of the crowd, not, they're way over there watching.
Yeah, I just hope, can't guarantee that we try to avoid less ballrooms.
Yes.
But, sometimes it's like when you go to like certain places. Yeah, I'm live.
Yep.
Yeah.
This guy's got a good idea over here.
What's his idea?
He got a good idea. Like, so at an event,
Okay.
you could have like a pit area where there was tables and you could sign your fucking rights away and everything.
Okay.
And so you could have your general admission, you could have your VIP place, and then you could go to a place where there's tables and shit and you could watch the match and fuck around at the event.
Oh,
Everybody was putting up
Yeah.
outside and stuff.
Yeah.
Because everyone was putting outside like random tables and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So there was people like get hurt with a random table. So we were hoping there was going to be like actual tables. Because I wanted to kind of like test the level against some of the good guys in one night class. So I got 86 kilo arm belts. I beat Dan Hammond, the arm rep there. So I beat him for that. I wanted to just kind of like see where I stacked up against the other pro guys. Not expecting to like turn up, but I beat like the best. I just wanted to know that if I did like the pro class rather than like the amateur, I wouldn't get completely killed.
So it's like creating a bar, really.
Yeah, maybe
A
have
bar
like,
style.
maybe have like a room, like almost maybe have like that's like another VIP kind of level where they're like in the back maybe with the athletes and they can fuck around on the tables and warm guys up.
It's like a different version of extended pull, but just throw it out as it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you guys as well. I've seen you
Potentially.
like, normal tables and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
No.
Oh, I like it.
You like it,
But just like everything else, though, I think the problem is, like, say, Vegas or Atlantic City, we tour all the places, and you try to find the size that we need. Sometimes they don't always have, like, the theater-style seats.
Right.
That is the issue, right? It's not like we actively are looking for ballrooms.
In Vegas, though, and I don't know how you go about the sponsorship part of it, but UNLV, they've got stadiums.
Okay.
I mean, where the NFR is held, there's stadium seating in there. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a big venue, so you'd have to like take a corner of it or something. South Bend, maybe, I'm not sure. They've got an indoor arena that you could set up and have circular seating around the whole thing and have the stage in the center.
Okay.
And have viewing from 360. I mean, they're not your traditional venues, but that one's in a hotel.
The one thing about 360 that we were toying with, which is why initially the design was 360, and I backed away somewhat from it, not all the way. That's why we had people sitting at the back. Was if I had 360, the lower guys on ground level, right behind the two athletes, or even the hit reps, probably can't see anything.
But in like one of the spots I'm thinking of, there wouldn't be any ground level 360. The 360 would be all above, almost like in a gym where there's a track up above.
Oh,
That's the tiered seating up there. Then at say the front, you could put the ground floor seating, but then above you could have 360 seating all the way around the stage.
Fair.
Could be pretty cool.
Cool. What was the capacity?
Probably 4,000.
Maybe we can look into it because, like, I mean, even FIBO, they really wanted us there for the main event. We're just probably doing the press conference there now and some meet and greet and everything. But for the most part, we can't do it in FIBO because the capacity. We are probably going to shoot for 3,000 plus in Germany.
I think we'll hit it.
So FIBO offered us a venue 700-800. Yeah. So
We're getting comments finally.
yeah, one was some people said they love it. Okay, so this guy, he talks about micro fouls. What do you think about this micro foul?
Yeah, I'd really like to know what exact micro fouls you're talking about there, DJ, because the tiny little elbow hops that don't matter, we don't call. If it's a significant elbow hop or if it's an elbow hop with position gained, we call it. So I don't know how less micro we can be, but
Yeah. Here's another
really easy to ref from home.
yeah. Here's another one who's don't let the haters upset you anyhow. You got fans out there, Luke.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
You got some fans out there. Someone's asking about Vitaly pinning.
Oh, yeah, we can address that, elephant. No problem. So here's the deal. Number one rule in repping is you can't call what you don't see. Okay? I did not see the pin. We went and reviewed it on video. Video, unfortunately, the video we had access to did not provide us a clear view of the pin. So we reran it. I saw a different angle of the video that we didn't have during the review just 20 minutes ago. Dexter showed it to me. The pin was very clear. So, yeah, we missed it. We went to video review. We couldn't see it. We reran the match.
Yeah, that was true. There was some. We were struggling a little bit with the connector.
Yeah, we were having some connection issues on the replay cameras, and the angles on the replay cameras are just very difficult because you're dealing with an angle from the corner of the table that you're trying to catch, elbow pads, pin pads, at the level, but you have referees that get in the way because we're moving around trying to see things, and you have athletes that are, let's just say, huge, their bodies get in the way. So what the case on the camera was between Devon's arm and shoulder, where Vitaly had him going down, and we just couldn't see it from the angle we had. I didn't see it from the angle I had, so our only option was to restart the go. Did we miss the call? Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't see it, and our cameras didn't show it. So, back to the whole, we're never going to be perfect, but we're going to try our best.
Yeah, fair.
It's scary.
So not an elephant. Just it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the idea that Vitaly's probably still pretty happy today.
Here's another question. I think. What about two pullers let go of peg with no calls? Hyper focus on elbow microphones. Not sure.
Again, DJ, your whole micro elbow foul, I'm going to tell you to get a life. But the peg call, I'm going to say, okay, we missed it. Again, not perfect. Anytime you want to try this, get some stripes. Come on over. Sorry if I'm a little pissy, but I get a little tired of hearing, oh my God, the micro fouls. But if we don't call a foul and your guy loses, then it's, oh my God, why didn't you call the foul? You can't have it both ways.
You think you can beat Manifesto?
No. Nope, I do not.
Dude, that guy is nuts.
Dude is a beast.
He just went boom, boom, and he's
Doesn't mean I still don't want the chance to try.
He's like
I'd absolutely give it a shot, but after watching him last night, that was significantly more impressive than what I felt in Zurich.
Yeah, man, that guy was. He's like a quiet killer, like man of very little words. Man, of very little words. He's just there to smack you on the table, and he's out.
Yeah, but make no mistake, guys. Didn't say much at the press conference. Didn't say much on the live stream interviews. But away from the camera, he's a very respectful, courteous young man. He's a really nice kid. I like him a lot.
That's true. Yes. Yeah, he was constantly apologizing and like, oh, I was low on sugar or whatever, right? So he wanted, he tried, but hey, either way.
I think that's a young man that the more he's back, the better and more engaging he'll become.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a learning curve to that too. Not everybody can just step into the East versus West arena and be a Matt Mask or a Devon or a Michael Todd or a Todd Hutchins. That's a lot of work for some people, and given some of those, especially, Manifester's 23 years old. He's a kid. So make sure, guys out there, he's outstanding arm wrestler, but with the whole maybe a little quieter than you'd like him, give him a little bit of grace, give him some time to grow into it. He'll get there.
Yeah. Production of this event noticeably a lot better, and we are listening to the community. Yeah, that's exactly what these are for, feedback. And you're not perfect. You do screw up here and there, and the only thing is what we can do is we learn from it and improve. And, yeah. And Germany's going to be better. Trust me, guys.
I'm excited.
Germany's
going to be amazing.
Okay, so here's another one. Let's see. Boy Mitch. Why weren't you showing the fans the replays for the foul challenges? Where's transparency? That's more my issue. So we're going to change that. I assure you we're going to change that. The reason back in the day we did not show replays was because we didn't want the athletes to watch the replay and then protest, right? But ever since about, was it Switzerland? Is it Switzerland?
Switzerland, we changed it, after Denver.
Yeah, so Switzerland, we changed it where athletes had to stay at the table, and if they leave, they couldn't protest anymore, right? And with that change, we should have, at that point, also reverted back and allowed the use of replays on screen, right? Because we would not show the replays until the athletes left the table. So thinking about that, it solves the problem, and we will, going forward, show the replays for the foul challenges.
Yeah, so it's not a lack of transparency. It was we kind of forgot to reinstate that.
Yeah, it was more of my issue, so my bad on that. But that's exactly what this is for, right? Getting some feedback. What was?
I'm corrupt. That's awesome. love you too, Zero White Guilt.
You're correct. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see.
It's harder to do that.
Now this guy is always a big fan and a really good guy. Paul Hutchins Jr. There's that Mr. Luke in the decks. People's always gonna cry about something. Then he says Devon. I know there are some people who cry about something, but sometimes among the midst of the cries, I think I still pay attention to it because sometimes I can find some golden nuggets and improve on. So I still go through that motion. My ego isn't big enough that I get hurt and I can't sleep at night. But
so what are we're gonna miss is what, $17 or what is it?
Where's that?
Well, this one. Zero White Guy's never gonna buy a pay-per-view, so I guess you're never gonna watch again, bud.
Yeah.
We'll miss you. Wait a minute. No, we won't miss you.
What question is this? How do you overturn the call of the ref without clearly seeing a different call?
You know what, Voodoo, re-ask that question a little bit different because I'm not quite sure what you're asking me, but if you can ask it a different way, I will do my best to answer it. Yeah, I see that. Don't you want my job, by the way?
He's totally unexpected.
Let's see.
I was on holiday, right? It wasn't a planned thing.
Do we get an option to have our own camera switching in the app at some point? It was discussed in the past update. Yeah, so that option would probably cost us about $6,000 extra. So what it is if we pay for the system and the big expensive machine, it allows the fans at home to manually pick their own camera angle.
Pretty cool, but it's probably a little ways in the future.
Yeah, I don't know. I would rather put that budget towards better lighting,
All kinds of things.
yeah, everything else.
Better
right?
referees.
Better referees. Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh, Jeremy Parker hasn't heard about it yet. We're coming to you, buddy. Well, very likely. I probably shouldn't jump the gun on that, but very likely we might be coming to you, Jeremy. So train up. What's the future for Devon and Levon? We'll see after Germany. How about
See how
that?
Devon does with Larratt and
Yeah.
right-handed, because it didn't go so great for him left-handed.
Yeah, it threw a lot of people up. I think some people made a lot of money that night too. So I say wait for another 6 weeks, and then the answer's a lot clearer by then. Michael, Todd, and Levon. Yeah, he said on stage. Yeah, he's probably going down in weight. Yeah, he is going down in weight. So yeah, obviously, if he's going down in weight, he's not going after Levon anymore. What athlete impressed you the most?
Oh, frick. Probably Petrenko. I figured Petrenko was a favorite against Todd. Weight difference, size difference, but he's the way he dominated Todd Hutchins was truly impressive. So Petrenko was probably the most impressive to me last night. Camille was also impressive. I mean, he came in with a great game plan and he executed it very well. Obviously, I don't think many people probably had him as the favorite because Michael's a very difficult puzzle to beat. But Camille did a good job of figuring that out and then executing it well. It's one thing to know what to do. It's another thing to be able to execute it well for all the different rounds. So,
Who's the bigger one? What was your favorite moment last night? Like moment, not match, but moment. Which is it could be a round.
So favorite arm wrestling moment would have been during Fia and Brigitte in round 2, where Fia didn't really start because she thought there was a false start. And instead of arm wrestling, she basically just kind of held Brigitte there for a minute. Like, aren't you going to call the false start? And then when she realized we weren't going to call a false start, then she just arm wrestled and beat her. It just, so like, kind of like talking to the referees, like, wait a second, she was going, aren't you going to, oh, okay, I'll arm wrestle. Because she maintained such amazing composure and control while in her mind missing the go completely. And then just arm wrestled. And I was just like, okay. But I find Fia to be an incredibly impressive arm wrestler to begin with, and that just sealed it for me. So,
yeah, I was, because in the venue we can't hear the athletes' mic, so I probably missed that. Mine was when I think it was round 3 of Camille, where he held Michael, and then suddenly it was bam. Yeah. I was like, oh. And I think it's all part of the strategy. He came later and explained like he let some power go, let Michael feel comfortable, and it shocked him with that thing.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Camille did a great job.
Yeah, but yeah, it's one of those where I would say moment of the night for me would be the Camille's moment, but match of the night was Bogdan.
Match of the night was Bogdan and Nugdo hands down. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
amazing match.
So we are officially announcing that on our social media soon, but it's match of the night. Congratulations to Nugo and Bogdan. fantastic. I almost want to say there's no losers in that match.
So let's address the questions that are going to come up with that match, because there was a question about an elbow foul on Bogdan. Was it before or after the pin? Did Nugo push him off? Was it his foul? So what we did, and the reason why, guys, is when we went and looked at the video, an argument could have been made that Nugo pushed him off the pad, which would have been a foul and a loss on Nugo. The argument also could have made that no, Nugo was surging towards the pin pad and his elbow just went off, which would have been an elbow foul and a loss for Bogdan. The pin portion of it was irrelevant because it was in the center of the table, and you cannot pin someone in the center of the table. There's a neutral zone between the elbow pads that you cannot pin in. You have to be on your side of the table to win, and that wasn't the case. So with there being no pin, and unclear, was it an elbow or was it an intentional elbow? And it was such an amazing match that we knew you, the fans, wanted to see. We ran it. There was no reason to call a foul there, and there was no pin to actually call.
There you guys have it. You guys understood what that meant? Not ask more. Oh yeah, here's Voodoo. He does want your job.
Go for it. You don't really want it. It's not as awesome as it seems.
Never heard of Manifester before this event announcement. What an insane talent. Dude, that guy is nuts.
So he's known. He's especially known in Europe. He had an outstanding performance in Switzerland. He won the 85 kilogram class in Switzerland. There's 48 people in that class. It was a killer class, and that's how he got an opportunity at East versus West against Vlad. Vlad actually won the category above him at that event, but is also an 85 puller. So.
Inconsistency with commentary. Oh, because we swapped out. We had Ray, we have Neil, we have Hermes, and we have John. Yeah, inconsistency commentary. Maybe expand on that a little bit. Now, if you're talking about Hermes proficiency in English, potentially, I can see that, but that's sometimes his allure, right? My friend. Let's see. Okay, here's another one that will excite you a little bit.
I'm sure.
Wouldn't a lot of overlooked fouls and hits be solved by having at least one more ref there? Sometimes there's too much to keep up an eye on for the two refs.
No, we're doing a live stream and getting questions.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a valid question. I have seen events done with two downside referees. I've seen events done with video referees where you have two referees on videos watching everything. Nothing gets missed, which I don't think you guys would like 30 to 40% of the matches ending in fouls. Neither would the athletes, neither would the refs. Nobody wants that. So, are you right? Is there sometimes too much to keep an eye on? Potentially at times, yeah. I mean, we miss things. I'm going to argue that part of that adds to a little bit of the drama of the sport. Maybe isn't the worst thing. Maybe we don't want sterile, completely flawless, perfect refereeing. It might make the sport a little bit boring. I don't know, because it's never going to happen. You're never going to have flawless refereeing. I mean, you got to remember, guys, that the referees that you've got up there are cream of the crop. They're all world level, extremely experienced master referees.
This one is I don't know, it's beating on a dead horse again kind of thing, but someone's mentioning we have matches being decided by elbow fouls we can't see because of the pin pad obstructions.
Yeah, but we kind of need that pin pad, to know if they're pinned.
So here's, I think, what they're probably alluding to. What about having like
The string.
yes,
So the problem with the string is the string gets loose, the string moves, it's not nearly as stable. It's got distinct advantages, it's got distinct disadvantages. So I'm going to say that as a competitor and as a referee, I prefer a solid pin pad over a string pin pad. But that type of decision is above my pay grade.
well, for now, in the near future, that will also be a location for sponsorships too. So soon, I mean, like this time we had so many sponsors. Here we go.
Hey, Drew, Dexter wanted me to tell you that you're fired. Just kidding.
I used to go and stop.
You know Drew, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I love that flag system though.
Go and hook, but
So one of the new things my project is enhancing our flag.
Yeah, you told me that.
That's my new project. I feel our flag needs to be, is it bigger or more extravagant or more premium? I don't know.
Well, now it depends on how premium you want to get, because you could do
Uh-huh.
a flag in the country's color for the competitor, but you'd have to have a bunch of
Oh
flags.
man, that's a lot of flags.
But I mean, you don't have a lot going on, so I mean, you could work on that.
I know, I'm so available. I'm just
Sew those at night, would you?
Okay, let's just revert back to just a single colored flag.
Okay.
What color would make sense? Red,
Well,
green.
I mean, yellow is what's traditionally used in almost all sports. Yellow and red.
Okay.
You could go with blue and red because it's EBW colors.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Have one on each side, a blue and a red. Yeah. So I mean, there's if you want to stay basic and simple and just go with single colors, Dex, I don't know why you got to be so lazy.
No, two colors actually really good. So last night, Devon threw that flag out,
Yeah.
right? And
We got it back.
Well, I got it back.
Oh,
That's
you
like-
got it back.
I didn't want it. I don't know what if I didn't want to let it go, right? And for a moment, I thought that belonged to Devon, and he was just showing off. Like, I don't need a challenge flag. I'll beat you without a challenge flag. So I handed it back. Hey, Jody, you guys might need this. And it's just no. That's Vitaly's like, oh, ooh, okay.
Yeah. No, give that
I
to him.
missed that, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you have two colors, that would be really clear.
There
Like,
you go.
okay, that's not his own flag. Can you live of just arm wrestling prizes?
No.
Live up now?
No. At this level, if you're top of the top, the combination of prizes, social media, some other things like that, you probably can, but not just off prizes.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah, it's quite challenging. I mean, if you guys buy more of our pay-per-views and more merch, then potentially. But yeah, not quite there yet. Look, you need prescription glasses. What the heck? Random
I'm a
stupid
terrible
person.
ref. Everybody knows that.
When and where exactly will the June event take place? Now, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed yet, so I don't want to say it officially over here. But it is in America. Very likely, it will be in Arkansas. June 6th. Very likely. Don't buy your tickets yet, but it's either June 6th or June 13th. That's I'll say that. So plan around that time, but don't lock in your holidays just quite yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe this is a question for you.
Yeah, I was reading that. I think it has been apparent that Haristo has a reffing style that is softer. Good faith, in your opinion, does it affect his reffing negatively, considering how much heat there is? No, I think Haristo is every bit one of the best referees on the planet. He just has a different style. I don't think my refereeing would be called soft. I'm a little bit more stern and stuff, but I don't think it's better. I think it's just different. I don't think Haristo has any issues controlling the table. If we were concerned about his style, he wouldn't have had ref the main event last night.
Let's see. Some of us, they're comparing us with the old one. Oh, what about Hugo not making the 100 kilograms weight cap? This one was interesting because even the day before, during the weigh-ins, Thursday actually. On Thursday, Hugo came up to Bogdan and said, "Hey, I don't think I can make the weight cut, right? And I potentially might have to withdraw from the event." Right, because he was concerned that he was getting too hard on himself. At that point, he was only like 3 pounds over, so it was doable, right? And he had 24 hours to go. But Bogdan was like, "If you continue trying to cut, I will give you 1 kilogram for free. And then the time came at Friday morning when they weighed Nugo. Nugo offered Bogdan, if you give me 1 kilogram, if you guarantee give me 1 kilogram, I'll give you 1 round. And Bogdan says, no, I don't want your free round. I just want you to try your best. But it will be made known that you did not make weight. And Nugo accepted that. And because this was catch weight, we, as the organizers, kind of let it slide a little bit with a warning that it shouldn't happen. And, you know, so get Auden for commentating, to be honest.
Auden and Dakota Shipton.
Yeah, I mean, I try to get Auden here every now and then. He's coming in Germany. I'll check in a second. Luke is.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not.
Luke is a Devon Larratt.
We'll assume it is. So thanks.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Okay, you want to address this? I think this is pretty big though. In all reality, Luke is a little biased towards Devon and Christo, and Christo was a little biased towards Vitali.
Well, I guess I'm gonna disagree. Or you could view it from the aspect of Hristo and I are a team when we're refereeing, and Hristo was focusing in one direction and I was focusing in the other so that we could bring a match together.
Yeah, that would totally make sense.
I mean, if Hristo is focusing on a competitor because that competitor isn't listening, I have the opportunity then to look at the other competitor and make sure that they're adhering to the rules, which would in turn look biased. Except if you actually watch the match, you'll see that we're working as a team to bring something together. So I mean, it's a reasonable question, but that would be my answer to it. And I don't. If I thought we had biased referees at East versus West, we wouldn't bring them back, and I would hope I wouldn't be brought back.
Yeah. So weird. I'm not gonna answer like matchmaking questions because we'll be releasing the matches for Germany very, very shortly, and I don't want to spoil anything. I'm gonna skip this one. This has already been addressed. I was very impressed with Bogdan Stoica. I think everybody did.
Trust me, Nugo was impressed with Bogdan Stoica.
Yeah. Oleg needs to go to 115. Yes. We were already like throwing it around.
You give him at 105.
Yeah.
I mean,
people even
Bogdan. Bogdan will pull anybody, but no.
Not yet.
Not Bogdan.
Bogdan will pull. I think we should give Bogdan down to 95.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We give him the 95. Maybe let him fight a guy, and then
I really want to see Bogdan earn a chance to pull Todd Hutchins, because I think that is a barn burner.
Yeah.
I don't know
Not
how
yet.
it ends, but I want to see him earn his way to Todd Hutchins.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of people earning their way to a match.
Yes. I agree. Someone's asking about buying specific seats instead of free for all kind of seating.
I don't think we're there yet.
Now, to admit, this is more of my problem. We are not. Our team isn't big enough to lock in venues months ahead of time, and even if something simple like hanging the LED walls, which require a lot of trussing engineering stamp, right? Those only happened like 2.5 weeks ago, right? So without that, we couldn't finalize the stage. Without finalizing the stage, we couldn't finalize the seating plan as well. So if we can't finalize the seating plan, we can't even sell the seats of we cannot designate the seats pricing. You see what I'm saying? So not quite there yet, but you can see that we are a lot faster than last year. Last year we were like figuring out what the next venue is the night before the main event of the current event, right? Now at least we've got an event and a half, 2 events ahead of time that we are finalizing. So we'll get there, guys. You guys should book an opera house as a venue that has bowl shape with lots of elevated seating. That would be cool. I wouldn't
We
mind.
talked about a little bit before.
Yeah,
The opera
yeah.
house idea is just a neat spin to it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
acoustics
yeah.
would be something.
Yeah, for sure. Again, it needs to match the several things. It needs to match the car, right? The car, it's a bigger car.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But sometimes planning the car ahead of time, like 4 events in advance, it's a little bit of a challenge. A little bit of challenge, not always the biggest challenge, but it is possible. It is possible. At least the title matches could be designed. Like, let's see. Oh yeah. Look, who has more haters, Devon or the refs?
Well, tonight the refs, or more specifically me. But no, I don't think anybody has any actual haters. Maybe a couple out there, but
Will Michael walk into a title shot at heavyweight, or will he be required to beat a top 5 guy? I think. What do you think?
no comment.
No comment. No comment. No comment. Guys, stay tuned for the German card announcement. Then you'll have a lot of your answers there. Camille was impressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not disagreeing. He's a star of this one, I think. He's the star of this one?
No.
Who was the star?
Bogdan and
Star
Nugo.
athlete. Star athlete. Not
Bogdan and Nugo.
Bogdan and Nugo. You heard it.
That's who the star athlete was.
Star athlete.
Or Vitali. Vitali arm wrestling, an outstanding match.
Yeah, that one's really hard. A clean sweep, massive domination, despite the refs being very biased.
Of course, right? Yeah, they're terrible, terrible referees.
Oh, this was a good one. I like that Luke and Dexter. Look at this guy here. That's Benji.
Look at this guy here.
I like that Luke and Dexter can take criticism without feeling attacked or anything. Very different from the former. Well, as long as it's constructive, sure. I think that's what it is. And also, the fans are very patient and they allow us to respond to a certain degree. So, still okay.
I want to address that. So the gripe, I don't need it that close. So the gripe was was the reffing, was the fact that the ref's call was overturned by a challenge where we couldn't determine based on the camera angles. That's okay. That's actually what's supposed to happen, right? If there's a challenge and we can't make a final determination, we just go back and rerun it. And that's really how it should work. Keep in mind, guys, that the camera angles for an arm wrestling table are so wildly more complicated than the camera angle to see if the receiver stepped out of bounds, to always be able to get a clear look, or, did the ball cross the line before the knee touched? All those different things that you can see so clearly in ball sports and other things like that. We just don't have that same type of camera setup. There's a lot more moving pieces in a very, very small area. So the very reason that we can essentially overturn a call even when we're unsure, we would rather error to let the match go than error to stick to the call that we called when we can't confirm it. So, I appreciate what you're saying there, but I actually think that's a good way to handle it, that if we're not positive, if somebody challenges or we review something, that we should err on the side of the arm wrestlers being able to arm wrestle.
Oh, just like the final round in Bogdan and Nugo, where you couldn't tell if it's a push, right? Okay, yeah. That's fair. I think most fans don't want a match to end in a foul, to be honest.
No.
I would absolutely hate it. Let's see. Oh, you want to answer this?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to see what it is.
So, who made the call to match Todzilla?
That's a you question. I don't put matches together.
Who made the call to match Todzilla in that match? He had matches in his own division, but
Why'd you push him up to?
You move him up to get destroyed by heavy guys twice in a year. Well, this is the first of the year. So when a guy who's extremely dominant in his own weight category, and it seemed like nobody can touch him, where else can he go? Right? But to go up, and there's no way to know until you really test him. just like right now, we are also considering like Petrenko, so dominant in 105. Maybe he goes up. Same thing, right? That's like the natural progression to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe the reverse is true too. Michael thinks, well, maybe it's enough's enough in the supers. Now he's going down. So that's a not sure what's up with that question too, to be honest. Oleg Petrenko versus Yoshi. That's an idea to note. Here's I don't know what this is. It was pretty good, but too many camera angle changes, like the ref said, go, which would cause us to miss what just happened. They did have good replays, though, I suppose. Well, the replay is going to be better. So most people complain about the replays.
Well, only that they complain that they couldn't see it.
They couldn't see it, yeah. Yes, Michael will be going down and wait. That's one of the comments. Is the arm wrestling tournament at FIBO on Saturday or Sunday? On the website, it says the finals Sunday. I need to look into that.
Yeah, because I know that's run by just a completely separate organization that's already there.
Yeah. I think it's the Titan Grip guys are the one that's running it. Shoot, the guy was just here. I should go drag him in. Yeah, the German organizers.
Oh.
Yeah. So you kind of spoke with them. I thought it was Friday. We'll find out and we'll let you guys all know. It's gonna be fun. When is the German cut announcement? Well, in this week. We'll slowly start announcing them.
We got to post this.
Well,
Just because I think DJ USA thinks that I think he's awful, which I don't, because I completely agree with you, man. FA is a monster.
He is
Guy
a monster.
did an awesome job. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No kidding. Guy can't keep his mouth shut on a live stream for nothing.
Oh, he's outside right now.
He let stuff slip all over.
Is he outside?
I don't know, but he stepped in right now.
No, Robert.
He's in right now.
Oh. Hey, Robert. We are having a live podcast. You wanna release one?
They'd like you to leak information about an upcoming card.
You got any matches you wanna leak one?
So which one do I leak though? I mean, we've already told with the four. We've got four. That
So
we've
leak
already
one of
told.
those.
Yeah.
Well, they've already been leaked.
Officially, official announcement.
So I think, I mean, everybody knows that the winner of Manifester and Blood Destroyer was going to pull for the title for Devon Samusha. So now we know that's Manifester, right? So that's. But should we leak any more than that?
Yeah, we can. You have to start announcing it anyway, so people can get ready and buy tickets in 5 weeks.
Okay. Well, I think we probably ought to leak. Well, no, I'll leak a big one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's do Alajan versus Muratov, left hand, super heavy. That's a big one.
That's super big. I'm surprised you leaked that one without pulling them in the podcast together.
Oh yeah. But yeah. So that's a big one. Everybody wants that. In fact, if you look at the comments, they're asking for Alajan.
Oh yeah.
It's probably more
It's
than
about
anybody.
time.
Yeah.
A year and a half. This is here.
Huge.
Yep.
People are saying that's huge. Let's go leaks.
Yep. So we leak some more next week.
Yeah. Well, the rest of this week we'll
Yeah.
have to start announcing.
So we've had the whole card for a while now. So yeah, we'll just every week just release some more. But they're all good. In fact, this will absolutely be the best card in arm wrestling history, no question about it. No one will have any doubt. It will be the best card. It is the best card.
This guy says Robert the Goat.
Nice.
Best leader of all time.
Yeah. I do have a weakness. That I do. Yeah. I'm not good at keeping secrets. So
There you go, guys.
okay, there you go. Some more coming.
Yeah, some more coming. Maybe with a $100 super chat, I can get Robert to leak another one.
Yeah, here if you want him to come on a little bit.
Oh yeah. Maybe later. I'm just gonna go through.
We're down to the end.
No, because he kind of skip a whole bunch. A whole bunch.
Oh, there.
Oh yeah. Here we are. Shafee's in good crazy shape right now. Great.
Chafee's chiseled.
Oh, I think I have to leak another one.
Do it.
Should I leak another one
Do
without
it.
Robert's
Hey,
approval?
we need how many likes we got? We need 100 likes.
100 likes and
Get another leaked match.
I'll leak another one.
Content creators are drilling.
Yeah.
Dexter
My favorite part of the new EBW regime. Don't call it a regime. Make it sound like a dictator. I don't like that. We are a family-based organization. How about that?
Aren't most regimes family-based?
Oh yeah, I guess so. That's a good point.
Aren't most regimes family-based?
There's usually a dictator.
Why are you asking him? Why are you asking him?
Dude can't go home because it's getting bombed. He has an idea about regimes. Hey, and this is the man that you guys never get to see right here, Aussie.
Yeah.
That's by design.
That's what makes all the production awesome, and what really makes it happen is that young lady right there is a killer star for this promotion.
So if the stream goes down, it's his fault.
Their fault. Yeah,
It's his fault.
you know, like
If the
someone on
stream's
camera,
pretty
all that.
good,
Good, bad.
it's because I paid their bill. So it's my.
If they don't like, if you don't like the reffing, it's their fault.
It's their fault.
Do you want replay next time?
They don't.
Why are things glitching on Luke only?
Yeah. Let's see.
Devin's doing some after pulling, guys.
Devin's doing some bad. Yeah.
Devin's been pulling for 3 days now.
Sonaz is here.
Needs Luke versus Bart super match.
Oh.
I don't
Hey, that's
think Bart
pretty
would
good.
take that match right now.
Oh, is that a challenge?
If he wants it to be.
Oh,
You need to come down a little bit and wait, though.
I like that. I
This
like
one,
that.
however,
When you guys can point at each other.
so this young man is the best 90-kilogram arm wrestler in Brazil.
Okay.
He is an outstanding arm wrestler. Him and I had a super match 2 years ago now in Brazil, which I guess technically makes me the best 198-pound arm wrestler in Brazil because I swept him 3-0. But he's an outstanding young man, great puller. I'd love to pull him again.
What is the future for Camille right now on the right hand?
Nothing. We retired him.
Yeah, he's too
Done.
good right now.
Yeah.
He's too good.
Moving him to IFA.
No, but in seriousness, we had a meeting yesterday, and for sure, not Levon yet. No. Yes. I don't think he even wants Levon right now.
There's a lot of good matches for Camille.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's a Devon rematch. Ooh. I mean, he beat one Kingston though. Maybe he can try on.
Left-handed?
His left hand is actually a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what I mean.
Oh, maybe. Not yet though. I mean, like, Devon's all busy right now. But let's see. Camille will probably fight Hermes or something.
Camille and Hermes is interesting.
I don't know though. The stylistic for Hermes is pretty
Is
tough.
Hermes still thinking about going to 115?
Not yet.
Not yet. Because I knew he was.
Yeah,
Thinking about it.
I know he thought about it, but I don't think he has taken any actions to move towards that direction. 9:43. Sadly, John says that he has no.
Everybody's sad about that, but here's the reality, guys. He's in his early 60s. He's earned every bit of break that you can possibly earn. He has nothing left to prove in this sport. He's had severe back surgery at this point. He's the greatest there's ever been, or I believe ever will be in our sport. And we, as much as we all want to see him pull, we also need to respect the fact that he's ready to take a break.
Yeah. So, Jeremy, we have technically now announced 5 matches and the next event location already. And we've announced 4 of them like weeks ago. So we felt like you guys didn't need to hear from me and Robert on stage again, which is why I did it, in the extended pass. Remove all referees. What a ding dong.
Where's that one?
This guy. Remove all referees. Ding dong.
That would make it interesting.
Oh, man.
You guys think we cater to Devon now? Let him arm wrestle without referees.
Oh man, that would be a clown show. That would be a true clown show.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I heard him say Alijan versus Morozov. No, Morozov. Alijan versus Morozov.
I heard that too.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It was a misspeak.
It's a misspeak.
Yeah.
Morozov. Oh yeah. Shoot. Everybody's talking about Alijan versus Morozov.
Yeah.
No, it's Morozov.
Yeah, it's just misspeak.
What is this? All right. You want to address this one?
I don't care either way.
Nah,
I
I
don't
think we
care
just
about
skip
the
it.
comment. I don't care if I
Yeah,
respond to it. Microfollow Luke. Good one, DJ.
He'll show you.
It'd be the end of EVW if they let Devon cheat in Germany. I'm like confused.
Well, because everybody that hates Devon is convinced that
Oh, this guy's a super
that the only way that he can win is
Is
if
it-
we let him cheat. And
Is it a
everybody
super
that
He might be super hater.
everybody that loves Devon thinks that nobody can beat him, and it's a Devon thing. Devon
It's a-
derangement syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
We all want a rematch for Nuga and Bogdan. Oh man.
Yeah, I think Nugo and Bogdan want to break for a little bit before that.
Oh yeah.
But God, it was a great match.
But would we do it at 95, 100, or 105?
Nugo struggled at 100.
I think that's maybe a little bit of a overestimation of how much you can cut. But to be fair though, I think what happened, at least from the translation that we got, was that Nugo was pissing cloudy. So he was worried that if he continued cutting, he would be really sick or something permanent, like a permanent damage was happening. So he was worried, and we didn't have a doctor on site. You see what I'm saying? I think that was more the fact. It's not that he didn't want to cut; he was just afraid to cut. And it happens. Let's see. Poor Michael Todd. No more Tobias, Alijan, Morozov. Yeah, it's the left. It's the left. Brian and let's see. Luke is he Vitalish. NFS is going to be on the news someday. That guy scares me. 100. Oh, Nugo not making weight. Look at his body at weigh-in. He definitely can. Yeah, again, I literally just explained why he was afraid to continue cutting. That was it. Who's next for Camille? We already mentioned that. Nugo's 25% body fat. Be no permanent damage from his cut. Honestly, guys, I challenge you guys. I know a lot of you are critical about East versus West, but I say take the trouble to come to an event and experience the event in person, because what you guys see sometimes on screen is completely different from when you guys are in person. I don't know. There's so many things, like when you see an athlete like literally breaking down because he couldn't make weight. You can see, like, it's not about professionalism sometimes, but it's sometimes a physical limitation. When you're peeing some other color, I would be freaked out too. I'll tell you a joke. I'll tell you a joke. Now, the pay-per-view guys don't know this, but I don't know if you were there, but before the event started, I was just rallying out the crowd, throwing out a whole bunch of free t-shirts and everything. Did you know, as I was throwing 4 or 5 out there, my body started to cramp, like way bad. It was so weird. Maybe I was dehydrated or something, but I was cramping. And it starts getting worse and worse and worse that I had to call in Alex Godecha to come help me toss a few, and Barbora come over to toss a few. And eventually I couldn't handle it. I had to sit down and I handed the mic to them and I'm out. I'm done. I couldn't stand anymore. And I don't know what happened, but sometimes body just doesn't respond the way you really want it.
Aren't 2/3 of the events in Europe?
Yeah.
How many more do you want? You got 2/3 of them.
Yeah, I think we're only having 2 events this year. Maximum 3.
Right.
Maximum 3 American events this year. I don't know, yeah. I don't know what do you guys want. Yeah. And to be fair, though, to be super fair, like, we are doing our best to get athletes visas. We're doing our best to just rotate around and doing events at new locations. I mean, we've never been to Vienna, right? We've never been to Germany. We are planning for Italy. Yeah, I'm already starting to leak you guys, like Italy, Spain, all these nations are already hitting us up to host one event in the country. And that's exactly what we want to do, because when we go there, the fans, we make it a lot more affordable for the local fans to attend. So that's what you want to stay in Dubai and Istanbul.
No, thank you.
Yeah. When is the next EBW qualifier? Well, technically we don't call it qualifier because it's not a true qualifier. It is, we're going to change the tournament to call King of the Table, and we'll pick one finalist and bring them on the main stage, just like how we did with Logan Bigelow. So, yeah. Catch rate. Devin, you want to come join us?
You take the spot, then I'm out.
I have a very important question for you later. Actually, Jody will ask.
Let's see.
Very important question. Yeah, buddy.
Theoristic. Let's see.
Well, now you got a loser to talk to on the live.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think people are leaving now.
Yeah, they should. How much did Devin pay refs usually? I find that they're all different prices, you know. Like, you can get amazing things done with a little bit of. Hey, Luke, how much do you cost? They're asking on here for like a bribe. Like, if you were to like receive a bribe, what's your going rate? More than you got.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, more than I got.
More than you got. Stream had 0 issues, so yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I heard too. I heard East versus West 22, first time, no issues. So that's not bad. Took 22 swings, and here we go.
Well, if you add King of the Table, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
36.
36? Really?
36.
There's been that many King of the Tables?
14 King of the Tables.
Really?
We took a small break last year and switched more to East versus West, but now we're changing the whole format. But technically, we have 36 super matches. Well, super match
I didn't know
events.
there were that many King of the Tables.
Yeah. Arm wrestling worldwide. It's great. What is this? Is it Nugo's responsibility to be prepared and be in shape? So that doesn't happen. Come on, guys. There's a weight limit, and these guys are pro athletes. No excuse. What? You were there when he was struggling on Thursday, right? But he was worried because his V was cloudy.
Said it was pink.
Oh, pink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult, right? Yeah, so I don't know what's the policy going to be. Are you going to set a policy?
The thing is, I think right now it's being proposed that they'll lose half of their prize money.
Half the prize money.
If they still pull. Hey, thanks, Luke.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Hey, I'll get you that. We'll talk before Germany, Luke. Yeah.
The Nugo thing.
Yeah. So
we were thinking it's like half the prize money if they pull. If they don't pull, they get nothing.
yeah, that's a real letdown when you plan to be a certain weight and an athlete doesn't make it for this reason or that. I mean, I've seen it many times in my career. An athlete doesn't make weight. I've seen them pull out of the match, or want to pull out of the match and it goes ahead anyways, and they pull anyways, and yeah. I mean, I think if you don't make weight, I mean, you didn't win. That's the way I kind of see it right away. You didn't even how can you win? Like, it depends. Like, sometimes athletes get paid regardless. Like, you're getting a fee to show, or you're getting a fee to win. Well, I don't know, man. If you don't make weight, I don't know that you're winning.
Maybe it's like the running foul. You cannot lose. That's the best you can get.
You can't lose.
You can lose, but you can't.
That you can't win.
You can win.
So if you still win, what? You just don't receive the full fine. So maybe if you don't make weight, you don't get. Well, you're gonna have that's stuff for you to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there should. I don't know. I think that there should certainly be a financial incentive to make weight, or a financial penalty to not make weight.
Yeah, I think the penalty is more so that the league spends a lot of time and effort to fly you out here, and not only that, well, we spend time to promote your event, your match, and now you're not pulling. Fans will be disappointed, and it's another negative reinforcement to make sure you make weight.
And it's an agreement between the athletes. We agree to fight a certain weight. I'm cutting the weight. I expect my opponent to cut the weight.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think the big letdown was Bogda's am I not gonna pull anybody this weekend then?
Right.
Because he's all pumped up and ready, and him being disappointed, which is why we tried really hard, and you did try really hard to kind of convince him to just keep doing it, keep cutting. So okay, this is set.
Devon, how did Vitali's arm felt? He's strong, guys. I can't wait to do it again with the right. He's very difficult, that's the number one guy in the world, left-handed. I mean, he's the gold standard. He's pretty awesome. I was able to get some crack on his wrist, but it was at the cost of my arm going down. And I was able to get my arm into place at times, but it was at a cost to, me breaking some rules and me having a compromised wrist myself. So I was never able to kind of control any kind of central piece with Vitali. He's quite complete, left-handed. It'll be... I think that there's maybe some guys who will give him a better shot than I did. Morzov rematch, Levon if he comes back. I'd be curious what Daddy can. Camille continues to improve. But I was super honored to get to face him, and super sore today. Wow, really. People have been asking me, could I have done anything different? I don't think I could have. I feel like I exhausted all my options really against him. But right hand should be different. So. And that was kind of the whole thing the whole time. I was, we wanted to pull right-handed, and this left-hand opportunity came along, and super happy to take it. But really, time for me to dial in on the right. And I understand his right's actually better than his left.
Yes, he also has mentioned that he actually was focused on his right more than the training.
Well, he had, the Levon match coming up, right? So, and I mean, we do have the right hand coming up, but you can see it in him. So when he went and did all that training with Matyushenko, you can see his side pressure lift is just astronomical with his right. And structurally, you can see it as well. His right side is just slightly bigger, So I think both of our right arms are better. Hopefully mine is more better.
Great use of English, but yeah. Here's another one. Devon, you pulling Levon if you win versus Vitali in Germany?
I think so, yeah. A lot of uncertainty about, time and Levon's return and what exactly that looks like. But, if I can remain at the top of the sport, I will continue to fight at the top of the sport. If I can have victory against Vitali and Hermes and, all these guys who are at the top, well, I mean, somebody's got to face Levon, and, it's wild. I think that I do get better still. So Levon is the gold standard. But, yeah, if I am so blessed to beat Vitali, why not give it another try? Oh, focus. This guy loves me.
This guy?
This guy loves me here, yeah. I think that's actually Engen. I don't know.
The EVW realized Dennis is the actual biggest pay-per-view seller.
Well, Dennis is the best. When's he coming back? I heard rumors. Are we allowed to spill rumors?
Yeah, I mean, rumors always fun.
I heard rumors.
Fun.
I heard rumors he's coming back.
Pretty fun.
That's gonna be awesome. So look, you guys are gonna make so much money. You got your
another left-hand guy
dude coming back.
Now the Russians have another guy to cheer for. Dude, but come on, man. The North Americans kind of failed a little
Matt
showing yesterday.
Go, Matt.
Only
Mask.
Matt.
Mask is our guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt was.
Yeah, he was great.
Oh, Matt did fantastic.
Yeah.
Dennis was making fun of Devon so lame.
Listen, whatever. Listen, I actually had a long talk with some guys like Aylmer and different people were telling me stuff about Dennis. And, you know, I'm just willing to let the whole thing go. I'm trying to learn culturally, you know, not to call people certain names, and I understand that I cross some cultural boundaries from time to time, and I am actually trying to be a little bit more sensitive. And I recognize that during our workup, I may have said many things that were culturally over the line and may have super offended him. And then this whole debacle with the hammer, which as far as I'm concerned, I'm just done with it. So I really don't want to comment about that guy. I hope he returns. I hope he comes back. I hope he fights. I just want to see him arm wrestle, really, just as an arm wrestling fan, and my personal feelings about the guy really are irrelevant.
Yeah, this guy again.
Oh, he's my favorite guy.
Focus.
That's it.
Just does EVW realize Dennis is the biggest pay-per-view seller? If they make rules fair for everyone and make Dennis happy, EVW would be more
Let's
successful.
get him in. Let's give Dennis some nice fair rules and get him back in the game.
Let's talk to him and see what are his terms to come back and train.
We can have the Dennis rule system.
Yeah. Well, Dennis is not the biggest pay-per-view seller, but he is a good one. Definitely not the biggest though.
Listen, Focus GT official is telling you, Robert, something different.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
And he's going to be right. He's going to be right.
He's gonna be right. I hope he's right.
This guy knows his stuff. I don't know. I think he's an inside guy.
All right. Good.
He knows the pay-per-view numbers.
That's you, isn't it?
That I know.
That's you. Oh, here, wait. Let's see.
Ingen should ref Devon and Vitali in Germany.
Well,
should.
You know?
Okay.
You know, why not have Dennis and Engen? We could have Dennis do the Dennis rules, and he could be the ref. I'd be fine with that.
That would be entertaining. I'd like it,
get Dennis in there.
Can you cut 30 kilos in a week?
Ooh, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Listen, the most I did was for Petrango, and I cut about 20 kilo in about 4 or 5 weeks. 20 kilo. And I thought that was pretty good. Now, I could have done more because I did that comfortably without the use of sauna or hot baths. I basically just, you know, a little bit extra walking, change of diet, water cut, and I comfortably went from, I think it was 274 or something like that down to the 231. So, yeah, that was a significant drop.
Manifesto and Samusha, who do you guys have?
I'm telling you, this kid is super impressive. Manifesto, I've been saying it for a while. I think he's the future of the 85 kilo division.
But he wants to go. He wants to win 85, then go to 95, and then go to 105.
Listen, I'll tell you, I think he can do the 85 right now. I think it's going to be beautiful. So he's pulling that in Germany against an incredible match.
Yep.
Samusha's got the longest win streak, but most of the matches are tight. This kid is a different level. This kid is wild. Have you seen his workout videos?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that one where he's swinging on the bars, doing one arm?
I think he did 19 one-arm push-ups with each arm.
Ridiculously impressive. I remember I met him like 6 years ago across a table at a restaurant in Turkey, and he was already awesome, and now he's good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's very good.
He actually surprised me. I thought that match was going to go very, very
Even.
close.
Yeah.
Even. I wasn't sure who was going to win.
Oh, he dominated.
I mean, this kid is really something.
Yeah, something. And mentally, he's not normal.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. Now that you felt Vitali, do you feel that you can keep your angle tighter on your right? Or do you think it's going to be similar, but you can stop him a little higher?
Yeah, you know, he's awesome. Vitali is awesome. It's this match has been a long time getting set, and really when we were getting it set, really the priority was on setting the right hand. And, the way that fate has spun this thing, I'm happy that I got to arm wrestle him left because it kind of gives me a better understanding of him as an arm wrestler, because I think he arm wrestles similarly in the left and the right. He is very offensive. Vitaly is on that table to pin you. He is not there to counter you or outmaneuver you. He is pinning you, and he's swinging that top roll. And if you take his wrist, the shoulder is coming behind it, and I think that's the main part of his game plan. And he's world champ, and he's very efficient. I think the right hand will be similar, but hopefully I'll have a few more tools and a bit higher strength comparatively. So I anticipate a close fight. I do. I'm not here saying I'm going to kill him. I'm saying I think it's going to be a hard fight that I'm going to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, Vitaly's his strong arm is his right arm. A lot of people don't realize that or didn't realize that.
Yeah.
But his right is dominant. You can see by the size, his right is bigger. He's got way more side pressure, right hand than left hand. He's got more tools, right hand than left hand. He's a threat, no question about it.
Here's a general question: what do you guys think of Vienna as a city and the Austrian fans?
Record setting.
Record setting.
Yeah, smoothest event, best venue, most support, highest energy we've seen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah. Oh, the fans were crazy. I didn't think there's anyone to top the Georgian fans, but these fans were every bit as much. They're loud, passionate. Loved everything. It's really hard to
Loud. That's a key word, because they were chanting. They were, I don't know. Do you feed off the energy of the crowd sometimes?
Yeah, I mean,
they're chanting, they're yelling.
I'm pretty much redlined the whole time, but when I remember when that match stopped, it's like I could feel the noise. I could feel it. Yeah, it was great.
Super passionate fans.
Yeah.
Here's a super chat. Let's see what it says. Devon, I want you to destroy Vitaly in 6 weeks and then rematch him on the left arm at the end of the year.
I'll rematch him on the side table right after I beat him right.
Ooh. Maybe that's part of the extended pass, Robert.
There we go.
Part of the extended
Why
pass.
not? Let's do it again left-handed. If I can beat him right, throw me a left-hand side table pull on the after party.
Okay.
Let's do that.
That would be fun.
Oh, that would be so fun.
A lot can change in 7 weeks. I feel like he beat the piss out of me. All I need to do is go rest for 7 weeks with my left. Just heal up.
Oh, that's fun. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Who is going to be Levant's next opponent?
I think it's probably going to be Vitaly.
Vitaly. Or would it be the winner of Germany's match?
No, I think it'll be Vitaly.
Okay.
That's what Vitaly told me too.
Yeah.
The king will be back. How tall are you, Robert?
6'4".
6'4". Jeez. Super tall. Everybody's yelling for one more league.
One more what?
League. For matches.
Oh.
Yeah.
What have you leaked so far?
So the 4 matches, of course, everybody already knows. So that's you and Vitaly right-handed, right? And then we've got Dave Chafee and Matashenko right-hand for the title, for the 115 kg title.
That's a big one.
Yep. And then we the other one that they knew was the winner of Manifester and Vlad the Destroyer is pulling Samusha.
Beautiful.
For the world title.
Love it.
And then the one that we just leaked today on Dexter's channel is Alejan Muratov coming back after a year and a half off,
Yeah.
he's going to be pulling Morozov. So for the Open.
Morozov.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big.
So a Kazakh battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle of the Kazakhs.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And they're not saying good stuff about each other either. So
No.
there's something that's personal there, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, Petrenko had quite a night the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Last night.
Petrenko was awesome. And last night, he had quite a hit list. He's saying who he wants next, this and that. I'm like, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to go up to the 115 kg, and I think
Yeah.
he'll be a force.
He told me he wanted Alizan along the way.
Yeah, he does want Alajan as well, but yeah, I don't know when we can do that because Alajan, yeah, that'll be a little bit harder for him to make 115. He'll have to be 105, which means Alajan will have to come down from where he's going right now. He's mostly focusing on the 115, but yeah, that will happen. That will be a match.
Okay, we have. When are we ever inviting Krasimir Kostadinov?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been talking to Krasimir. He's had some rough. I mean, he's not done as well as he has in the past. We'll let him kind of rebuild a little bit and then bring him back. I mean, we definitely want him back.
Maybe versus Nugo.
Maybe,
Might not be bad.
or maybe Matt Masker.
Now, Matt killed him. Do you remember that match?
Uh-huh.
They pulled up in Canada.
Yeah,
Matt whacked him.
yeah.
So
So I think Matt Mask would probably be the guy that we would go, that we would have against Yoshi, actually.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That's a tough match.
Yeah.
It'll be tough for Matt. It'll be a good
Well,
challenge.
I don't know if it'll be as tough. So I was worried about that match for Matt because you need to be able to defeat a King's move, right? You need to have a press, and you need to know how to do it. I was talking to Matt, and Matt's like, no, I'm the one that showed Devon how to beat, how to beat Michael Todd in a King's move. And yeah, I didn't realize that. So not that you needed it.
Let's hear a rebuttal on that.
This one, do you like pizza?
No.
Matt. Look, I grew up just down the road from Crazy George, and Troy Eaton was like my teammate / coach, and Troy spent years trying to see you guys. Thank you. Spent years trying to figure out Crazy George, and just being in proximity to Crazy George, I learned a lot about the King's move early in my career. But I faced Michael Todd in 2011, I think it was, or something like that, in Arm Wars, and I kind of figured it out quite well then, I think. But I mean, the key to beating the King's move is climbing your hand and pressing. That's really the main part of King. But yeah, I mean, Matt probably said that because he pinned me in WAL. That's probably why he's saying that. But yeah, Matt can do it. Matt can beat a King's mover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit worried before because I didn't know if Matt's press was strong enough, but he's saying no, and my press is definitely good. He said it's not an issue at all. He's very confident.
It's a great match.
So I think that's one that we need to set.
Do you like pizza?
With all the Epstein file crap, I feel like that's a loaded question these days. You can't say pizza, you can't say jerky, you can't. What are the other words that you can't say?
It's fast over there.
Well,
Want some pizza?
All right.
No.
You got to be real careful what you say these days about certain food types.
Oh, if you say the wrong thing, just go.
I enjoy pineapple, and
you can't say pineapple either.
What?
Can you not say pineapple?
I think pineapple is one of
Is
the
that
code
one of
words.
the bad words?
They sell pineapple too.
What's that?
Man, I don't know what you
I
can
think so.
say these days.
Well,
So if you say the wrong thing, all you need to do is just bomb Dubai,
Ah!
and then the news shifts away from what really happened, and story
It's so
changes.
funny, man. What a funny world we live in.
Hey, you want to get our production guys a little bit of credit here?
Oh yeah, we really did. We
We already
really
did.
did.
Okay, good.
Because I say, like, if it's something goes wrong, they know who to blame right now.
Well, no, they're,
Dexter decided.
yeah. So the reason things are going so good in production, I think everybody's saying the same thing, which is no higher. It's never been any higher than this. It's never been anywhere near this in the past. So
And it's gonna get better.
and it's going to get better. How can it get better?
Oh, it's gonna get bigger and better, and we have some
Dexter and I
You want to turn it over
crazy
here?
things coming.
Yeah. We've had
Okay.
we've had some discussion.
We can't even leak it, but it's I'm accustomed to it.
Okay.
Yeah, stay
Okay.
tuned, guys.
I don't know
Stay tuned.
how it could be better actually, but I'm willing to
Ooh,
yeah.
Bigger.
Okay.
bigger, better, grander.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one shout out for
Oh,
Jody
oh my
sitting
gosh.
over there.
We
Oh.
are planning
This is a
a
good one, Joe.
fan experience. We had a whole meeting today. It's coming.
It's coming. Here's this.
Okay.
Oh,
Dennis can take over running the sport instead of Jody.
he'll do a much better job.
Oh yeah. Well, he's way smarter,
I'm
right?
gonna resign as owner. And Dennis, the floor is yours.
Yeah.
Please.
Dennis rules.
That is
The pay-per-views are gonna go through the roof.
Well, that's good. I'm really cheering him on. I really
too.
hope he can.
I hope he comes back. I heard he's coming back.
No, I want him to come back.
I heard he's coming
But I
back.
want him to come back healthy. So as long as he's really ready, we'll have stuff for him.
Yeah.
Is it a super match? Oh, so, yeah, super chat. Is it possible a rematch with the left hand in EVW 23, Devon and Vitali?
No.
I'm saying
No.
back room.
Back room,
Listen,
extended pass.
if I beat him in the right, Vitaly and I both love arm wrestling very much, and I think that I certainly will ask him to arm wrestle me left-handed after the event. I will, and knowing Vitaly, I think he'd probably be fine with messing around. So yeah, maybe we can do an extended pass on that one. I'd be game, just for fun,
Oh, I gotta address.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Faz. There's the guy. Wow.
Look at this.
Wow. Look at that.
Did it cut those pizza?
Look at that. Buddy, you are so good. Faz, cheers, brother. Cheers, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
I gotta address this whole technical issue, the promo code. So what happened was we were assigned a new program technical guy. I don't know what his real title is for the on the broadcast side. So when the code was made by him, he had the code, which I couldn't see, but he set the code to expire when the event started. So when people tried to use the code after it started, it didn't work. But fortunately, I think we got it resolved as fast as we could because we called him and says, turn it back on.
Yeah.
So
Right
we
when
did.
everybody's buying.
How long was it off for?
It was about an hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15?
Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes.
All those sales were for Benji.
for
Those
Benji.
those were all Benji sales.
Another super chat. Let me read this. Oh, just joined. It may have been covered. It was disappointing not to getting replacement flags. Will this be fixed next time? Yes, we are changing it.
That's good.
So I don't know if you know.
I kind of overheard you guys talking.
Yeah. So go back in time and watch the video. We explained why it was not changed, and we will change it back going forward.
Done.
Or we'll just blame it on these guys.
Blame me.
It's his fault. Let's see another. Let's read this.
I'm confused because Engen was Devon's favorite person for a while, and he manipulated him to get what he wanted often. Why use and abuse him to throw them away, Devon? I'm not smart enough to understand that. What is he saying? I'm confused because Engen was Devon's favorite person
He's
for a while, and he manipulated him to get what he wanted
You're
often.
saying that you manipulated
Okay, I
Devon?
understand that.
Or-
No, he's saying that I manipulated Engen.
Well, that's not factual.
Why use and abuse him, then throw him away to? Oh, okay. Well, listen, guys. I have had a very long relationship with Engin Terzi. I think he's one of the very best arm wrestlers that has ever lived. I think the guy is a walking encyclopedia of arm wrestling. I think if you want to know arm wrestling, learn about arm wrestling, watch Engin Terzi. He's fabulous. He's brilliant at the table, and the things that he did for the sport are tremendous. But on a personal note, we ran into some issues which, were complete roadblocks and, caused us to kind of cease having personal relations. But I certainly didn't try and use him or manipulate Engin ever. If you want to give me an example, I'll certainly rebuke it. But I always thought I treated Engin very fairly.
How's it? It's pretty good.
You got pizza.
All right, it's good. Okay, here's another. Later. Because my hand's full. Thanks, though. Here's a super chat. You look nervous on the walkout. Were you mentally defeated?
Completely mentally defeated. Yeah, just mentally destroyed and weak. Yeah. No aspirations of victory whatsoever.
Now, did you ever share the significance of that walkout song?
Oh, anybody notice that? November Rain? Because I heard that this was the last event we were going to get to choose our walkout songs, and it's either royalty-free stuff from now on.
Yeah, or AI songs.
So that's the first song that Jody and I ever danced to. And I think we're in grade 11 or something. Yeah. And it was my biggest victory ever. So I thought, well, I'm going to need a very, very powerful song from Vitaly.
Not powerful enough, apparently. Yeah. Maybe you need your wedding song. That's probably more
same song.
It's the same song? Same song.
Yeah,
okay,
same
never
song.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. This is a funny one. Vitaly beat Devon, the refs, and the organization all in one.
There's nothing left for him now. He's beaten everything.
Be the right gauntlet, or see Germany.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can go through you. When are we gonna see Rickard Bornman again at EBW, Robert?
Ooh, very soon. Leaky. Another leak. Yep. He's very soon.
Very soon.
We're talking weeks.
We're talking weeks. You hear that, guys? Weeks.
Mm-hmm.
How many fingers?
Well, I would say 7.
7.
7 fingers.
7 fingers.
That kid. So, do you think he's going to win?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to bet against. I never want to bet against because I did not think he would beat Pablo.
Yeah.
They had no choice. The Europeans had boycotted, and I said I hate to do this to you because the match with Pablo, the opponent canceled because of the boycott, and I have to move you from another match over to Pablo, and if you lose, because I thought he was going to lose, don't worry, we're going to get you back in the lineup. He said, oh no, I'm not going to lose, I'm going to win. And I'm like, okay, I like the attitude. And then he did what he said. So yeah, I would never ever doubt him again, but this match will be very, very difficult for him. Yeah.
Good. This is a pretty good question, Robert. Why was a catch weight offered to Nugo in the first place? Should it be in the official weight class?
It is in the official weight class. It's in the 105 kg class.
Right.
But they had to make the catch weight in order for Bogdan to agree to the match.
Okay.
But Bogdan did allow an extra 1 kg beyond the 100 kg catch weight. So Nugo did have an extra kg that beyond what they agreed.
Ooh, the Brazilian guys are coming in droves. If Devon would have come to Brazil instead of Costa Rica, Wagner, Bortolado, I'm guessing, would make his flop stronger. Strength pass through osmosis.
Yeah. I love Wagner. He's wild, man.
Yeah.
Wagner is awesome.
He's a good guy too.
He's the best.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good guy.
Good person, good bowler, legend.
Very entertaining.
Very.
Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, there's one.
This is a good one.
All right, here it is.
Devin, did you understand the concepto of losing with dignity? Is there dignity in losing, or do you just lose? Come on, stand up and fight like a man. Hey, what do you guys think about the statement "fight like a man"? Hey, we got some ladies over here. Fight like a man. Stop going under the table. So first off, I'll say I think that you're very sexist, because I know many women who fight quite hard. So, I mean, fighting like a man, the way you're saying it, you know, where you're cutting your options, makes it sound like men are stupid. And I resent that as a male. I think as a fighter, you should look for every option to win. And if it means going under the table, do that. If it means false starting, do that. If it means breaking, getting fouled out, do that. But don't lose. Do anything you can, but lose. You know, that's the way I see the world.
That's a pretty good way of thinking.
That's the way I see the world. But maybe this guy thinks that men should just lay down and be beaten. Who is this? What's his name?
Isiano.
Is he an Italian guy? That might explain it. Those Italian guys, they don't have a lot of fight.
Oh, dang. I'm gonna get a phone call from my friend.
My friend.
My friend's gonna call me.
My friend.
Hey, no, I think Hermes is going to give you a good fight if
He's
this
looking good.
happens again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He's looking better.
you'll be ready.
Yeah.
You know. He said, I didn't know this at the time, but he was only given 2 weeks' notice to pull you.
No, I know. Well, what happened was he beat Jerry. And right around that time, so I was slated to pull Gennady in a rematch. And so Gennady blew his bicep. And what a mess. I'm like so excited about the match with Gennady because he beat me earlier. This was supposed to be our rematch. And I was like asking everybody to arm wrestle. I think I asked Dennis right away. Dennis was my first pick because Dennis and I were actually agreeing to arm wrestle already. And so Dennis wouldn't do it. I think I asked more. I think I asked a bunch of people. It was no. And then Hermes stepped up. And yeah, I know it was on short
It was
notice.
3 weeks, but
Yeah,
still.
whatever.
Still.
2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
4 weeks, whatever it was.
Well, Hermes told me too that, and I didn't know this either. He just told
Yeah,
me.
it was
he
maybe
said,
more than 2, but it certainly wasn't like, you know, a long time. Like
yeah.
I think.
Well, he said he didn't want to. He didn't want to because he knew he wasn't ready.
Oh, well, why
But-
did you do it then?
He said he was coerced.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't know who he did. He didn't actually tell me, but he did say
So
that.
it was Engen coerced him.
Well, I don't
Who else
know.
would it be?
I don't know who it was, but he did say that he was coerced. He did not want to. Didn't have enough time to prepare. But anyway, well, the reason I'm telling you this is not as an excuse.
Well, let's just wipe that one right off the books. Then. Didn't even count. Didn't
So
even happen.
he believes he will beat you.
Well, so officially now, Hermes and I are 0-0. Didn't happen.
There's no rematch.
You heard it from Hermes. He wasn't ready. We need to do it again. Fresh for fresh. He wasn't ready.
Oh, you'll love that.
Yeah.
We can retcon that one.
0-0.
0-0.
Didn't even count.
Next one. The event was sold out. Are you continuing to increase the capacity of your venues? Was awesome to see.
Yep.
Oh.
The capacity will increase.
It's kind of sad that the event wasn't bigger.
Yeah, I mean,
the
venue.
wasn't bigger.
We probably could use a little bit bigger venue, honestly, but you know,
I mean, obviously we can.
lesson learned. Yeah, it's very hard to predict these kind of things, right? So, but
Yep.
I'm just really thankful and grateful for not just the people from Vienna, but a lot of people from the neighboring countries all drove far and wide to get here. So,
Yeah, we just had a bunch of UK guys. It was just
There are people
Yeah.
who drove for hours.
Yeah.
To get here.
yeah, so you know, sports growing. People are dedicated. They love this. People talking about how respectful you are for the first time.
I mean, it's not the first
The
time.
first time.
Here's the thing:
It
a
feels
lot
like
of
the
people
first-
don't like.
It
to
feels like the
admit.
first time.
I
Yeah.
am not normally the one whose cat throws the first stone. I'm normally not. Normally, it is actually the other guy who says something, and then I hammer him so bad, all they see is me hammering him. But Vitaly's just always a good guy. You know, it's hard to. He's just always such a good guy, and he's such a good arm wrestler. It's hard to disrespect the guy.
He threw some pretty good comments back. Like he took your, when you were throwing stones a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
He actually handled it very well. I was impressed.
he did.
For a young guy.
Yeah, for a good
And
job.
He didn't affect him. It didn't phase him, and he just fired right back.
He did.
in a very positive way.
And I just see him as he's a brave dude, and he wants to fight, and he wants to compete, and he didn't sign the petition, so I just got a lot of respect for him. Anybody who wants to get in there
Well,
and
hey,
arm wrestle.
But there are other people that people need to know as well. I mean, if you're going to give Vitaly credit, Levon didn't sign, refused to sign.
Yeah.
Irakli refused to sign. Alijan Muratov refused to sign.
Right.
There are a lot of them.
There are.
So it makes it sound like, everybody signed. They
But
didn't.
27 is a lot.
27 is a lot.
That's a
It's
lot
big
of
number.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
To sign these.
But even the guys that did sign.
Okay.
If you're signing because you were basically told complete
There's a
nonsense,
gun to your head.
Who told them?
somebody told
Okay,
them
well,
things that were untruths, and they believed them because they had a lot of.
Who would tell untruths about?
Okay. So for the 27, if the 27 had a gun pointed to their head and being forced to sign, do you blame the 27 or do you blame the guy at the hit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe ignore the 27.
It's
It's the guy holding the.
I need to mature
At a
spiritually.
certain point,
I
27 should
need
also
to.
have
I
some
need to
critical
learn
thinking.
how to let it go and
But
let
but
everything go.
but they had a lot of trust in. I mean, they really had a lot of trust.
Okay.
And they had a gun.
For
pointed to their
public
had a gun.
record, the 27 you, I forgive you. As far as I'm concerned, water under the bridge, party time. Even you, Dennis, party time, buddy. Come back and fight.
Oh, Robert, there's this guy who
Oh, this
doesn't.
guy's the best.
Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Who doesn't like this?
Yeah,
Well,
this guy.
I think-
Focus GT official.
Is that against Engen or one of Engen's dudes he pays?
What does he say?
He says, so all night he's been like this.
Yeah.
Very critical.
Yeah, that's
He
okay.
says, EVW should only be held in Europe. Every time it's held in America, it's boring and useless.
Completely.
Yeah. Well, one of the lies that was told by someone to all of the 27 and others that didn't sign is that the event will never be held in Europe ever again. They'll only be held in America, and there'll only be 4 events per year. And so those are just 2 lies that were told to them. But anyway, so we're having more events in Europe than we've
Yeah.
ever. So rather than having 50-50, it's mostly in Europe.
We may have a max of only 3 American events this year, right?
No, we only. I think
Max.
max. We're probably only going to do 2 in America because
2, yeah, 2, 3.
Yeah.
We got to get into Africa. We got to get into China.
Mhm.
Yeah. So many great places to go.
Yeah.
The wall is big. Oh, Devon, will you be prepared for the flop press from Vitaly on the right?
And I expect it to be stronger on the right. So, yeah, I'll be working my hook.
Hook.
Yeah.
Here's Benji. He paid me a super chat just to promote the pay-per-view.
Use code Benji.
Well, yeah. Technically, use code Benji.
Use code Benji.
Even though you have your own code.
Whatever. Listen. Support Benji. Get him some money.
I think, hold on, I think your manager's giving you a call right now.
Yeah, listen. We love Benji. Benji does a lot for the community. His live streams are busy. He's behind the scenes.
It's a couple 100,000 usually when he streams. Do you guys ever sell arm wrestling equipment? Yeah, I think I have a strap that still needs to get tested.
Oh, that's right.
well, Top Force
We can do that.
sells arm wrestling equipment. So
Yeah. You gotta go try to
Yeah.
yank that at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
make sure it's high quality and
Yeah.
can be on stage. But preliminary, it looks good. It feels good. So
See you, buddy.
yeah, you
All right,
want
Jordan?
to. Somebody's putting words in your mouth. I think Baxter just said he thinks Vitali's gonna win. Somebody's gonna clip that and he's on concrete elbow.
Concrete.
Well,
elbow.
you know what?
Rest in
I think I underestimated Vitaly on his left for sure. I actually thought that Devon was going to not necessarily win, but I thought it could be 50-50.
Idiot. This guy's an idiot.
What do you say? Dexter, ask Devon why he's scared of a twin alarm. You know why? You know who the most scary people in the world are? Is those little transsexuals that end up freaking out and shooting up schools. They're scary people. And I bet you he's one of them. Just saying, it's high likelihood that dude is in his basement deciding whether he's a girl or a boy and about to shoot up a school. What? Is that something wrong with that? I don't know. Is there something wrong with that?
I think your manager is calling. Have you back?
I might have to go.
The owner is giving him the
Hey, let me
stick.
grab some pizza. Hey, good stuff, guys. Hey,
Stuff?
yeah. Enjoy this. I've been outed.
How about Camille? How about Camille versus Devon left?
Yeah, that match needs to happen.
Oh, people are commenting how good the dentist. And earlier in the segment, guys, I know this guy's talking about everything's good, but exception of the reffing. I'd say the first hour I was on with Luke, he addressed a lot of the issues head on. He gave responses. I suggest go back in time if you guys joined in late.
Yeah, and also too, I did talk to Luke a little bit because I didn't get to see a lot of the matches. I was running around helping different areas, but I know that the commentators, including Neil, said that there was a pin, and it was I think it was Bogdan, and Bogdan was pinned, Lugo, but Luke said that you can't.
Yeah, it was
you
at the
can't
center.
pin in the center of their table.
Yeah.
So we've got to talk more, but then Luke told Neil, look, you don't understand the rules, and Neil agreed. Yeah, you're right, Luke. So
Yeah.
we're I'm not saying one thing or the other, but we do need to.
You know what I
talk
really like
further.
about Luke? So everybody was pointing out like round 3 with Devon and Vitali, where there was a clear pin on the camera, but I think it was verbalized. Luke on pay-per-view said, "I didn't see a pin." Right? We reviewed that video, and it was clear that Vitali's right hand was blocking the view of the pin, and Luke was moving in a position where that right hand blocked it at that very moment. And so in the replay, it did not capture the camera's angle. So Luke physically could not have seen it. So it was technically the fault of the broadcast team that we were able to give the right shots. So it's really not. So yes, the pin call was missed, and it's not a Luke Pulscher's fault. That was not on a broadcast. So we looked at all these, and we're going to go back and review how we can improve our replay systems to be a bit faster and tighten things up. But yeah, so we address a lot of those kind of reffing issues. So I suggest everybody to go back and watch from the beginning of time. We'll answer just a few more because it's, usually we need to keep it within 90 minutes for algorithm purposes. Super chat here. What do Devon and Robert think about the refereeing? There are videos everywhere saying the refs were screwed Vitali over. I think, again, same thing. We addressed a lot of the ref thing at the beginning of the podcast, so go back and watch it when Luke's on. For the first hour, people are calling for Ayani to come back. pull. People are calling for a Borman match to be announced.
Well, Ayani is coming back
How many weeks?
very soon. Very soon.
Very soon. So I want you guys to start speculating who their opponents could be. Start talking about it on a Reddit channel. Start posting it and tagging us. I'd like to hear and see if you guys are good enough to guess who their matches are. And even if you're wrong, that could be an idea for the future matches.
Yeah.
So
Let's hear it.
let's hear it. Super chatty. How is Devon's left elbow feeling after pulling against that flop against Vitaly?
How bent it is. It's completely done. From round 4 onwards, I was like, Devon, it's okay if you break it. It's a world title. It's okay if you break it. It's a world title. And it didn't break, but it certainly feels halfway broken this morning.
Dang. Those elbow, again, I'm a new guy, but there was once when I was pulling and it wasn't on a mat, it was just on a marble table. Hey, it hurt for a really long time. Ever since then, I started taking really good care of my elbow. Every time I pull on non-mat surface, I'll get a jacket or a towel underneath that. Jeez, man. It hurt for a long time. Elbow. Scorekeeper nailed it this time. Production was amazing. What's next for Peter Chalice?
What's next? Yeah, I mean, Peter's at a very high level. So we're still talking about that. So, but we will be seeing more of Peter Chalice.
Yeah. Another one's praising Snezana Babayeva for doing a great job.
Yes, she's awesome.
Yeah. I'm not sure who this person is. Can we get Voda back?
Yeah, Alexis Voda. No, he's probably not going to be competitive for the EBW stage, but love to have him back. In fact, if he wanted to start really dedicating his life to arm wrestling again and really training, we would love to have him back. But he's just not quite to the EBW level.
So the same guy I was telling you about, that Focus GT guy, right? Who loves us very much. He's already saying that you confirmed that Zuranov and Svetkov match is confirmed by Robert Baxter. Do you know anything about that?
No.
You want to ask Robert Baxter if you confirmed it?
No, that's not been confirmed.
Oh, it's funny. The live reaction was worth all the potential sales. Oh, this guy's asking if the German card is going to surpass and rival the Vienna card. It's going to surpass.
Oh, massively. I mean, the Vienna card is very good. This card, I'm just telling you, I guarantee will be the best card in arm wrestling history. No question, not even close to a second. There's not a close second.
Yeah. Focus GT once again saying Robert is literally getting manipulated by Jody and Devon daily.
I am. I'd love to know how I am getting manipulated, because I say no to Devon more than anybody.
Yeah. Because again, to be fair to he does suggest a lot of things in his passion.
Oh, he always suggesting, but I haven't implemented one thing that he's suggested. He's asked for to change the rules to lower pin pad. Absolutely not.
Running fouls.
Running fouls. No. He's. There is not one single thing that he's recommended that we've done. So anyway, I'd love to hear the examples on that one.
Where's he at? Last night, up to 5 a.m. or something, he was out with Vitaly. I think there's some videos about him pulling left again or just joking around. But he spent quite a significant amount of time trying to convince Vitaly of a new rule set. that he's thinking about. Like
Oh, yeah.
like the pin has to stay on the pad for more than 3 seconds and everything.
So Devon's, and I don't fault him. Devon's so creative. He's got all these ideas. We're not using any of them. I mean, now he might come up with one that actually is like a good idea, but I don't think we're not doing. There's no manipulation or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't need to be manipulated because Jody sitting there is the real boss anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll just have to get her permission for anything. Let's see.
My initial build, I had those long
Song is forever ruined. It's Vitaly's song. I'm going real fast because I think you have to edit very, very shortly. Michael, man, I'm like 30 minutes behind in chat, Robert.
Oh.
Go real
But you could read fast, so go ahead and just skim through.
Yeah, so all the super chat needs to get some level of highlight. So I have to go real fast. Why is it called the King's move? It's the opposite.
The Queen's move?
Oh.
I mean, we could start calling it that.
Opposite of a king, a queen, or is the opposite of a king
A pauper.
Peasant. The peasant move.
Peasant move.
Or the Queen's move.
Why is it called pet? I don't get the reference. Why is
I
it?
don't think the opposite of the king is the queen. I think
Yeah,
the complement to the king is the
Yeah.
queen. The opposite of the king is the peasant.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
That makes sense. A
Yeah,
pauper
that's a
move.
good point.
That sounds very good. Let's see. Are you aware of the controversy of the reffing? Yes. Again, watch from the beginning and you'll see all the issues being addressed by Luke Pulscher, the head ref himself. So actually a lot of good explanations for everything. And if he's wrong, he actually admits on camera he's wrong, which is very, very honorable, I guess.
Maybe we can have another podcast with just Luke on to address everything, because I actually haven't seen the pay-per-view and missed a lot of the matches. So let's get him on.
Yeah. This was funny. Devon was a very respectful guy until he met Travis Bajan.
No, Travis was, I think, Devon's inspiration.
Yeah.
So I've done a 12-volt splitter on the Y.
EVW in the UK.
That would be good. We haven't actually talked much about it, but Neil did mention that he knows some venues. Yeah. Well, just he had some venue options.
Yeah. See, Devon has stepped out for a second, for a while now, but people are still asking about Devon. Have you activated your inner crusty for Vienna, Devon? Jody, is Devon allowed to shave his head to be Krusty the Clown?
He's totally allowed to shave his head.
Shave. So Jody said, the boss said, shave completely, but not a portion of it.
So we're gonna see who wins.
He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He just also understands there are consequences to all choices.
Okay, I don't think I hear that. But Jody said that Devon's allowed to do what he wants, but there are consequences to his choices. All choices, and she does not approve of the Krusty the Clown hairdo.
No Krusty the Clown. He might be in a doghouse if he does so, huh?
I probably, when it first happened with the Brian Shaw thing, I probably got 2,000 messages telling me I needed to let him do this.
So Jody said,
and I still get them every day.
The first time it happened on Brian Shaw's video, she got about 2,000 messages to allow Devon to have his head shaved off in that manner. That's crazy. I'm scrolling super fast here. Amazing quality all around, amazing venue. Keep the cameras on the athletes a little longer. So yes, we are going to make a small change here. We're going to keep, after an athlete wins, we don't go into the full replays, Robert. We're going to, I told actually midway I already actually made the change, but I didn't want to change it, because we're working with a new team. But once something is over, like a match is over, the camera follows the athlete all the way through his interview, so he can walk around, hug his wife, his kids, and everything, whatever, and then come back and say the interview. And then once his interview is over, that's only when we'll play the full match, highlights, and then you'll go on to the next event. So that way we don't miss any celebratory kind of
I've got to make it like my steady camera
action. So
3-inch cable.
I like Ayane. I assume you will put her against Nazana or maybe Ezra.
No, it'll be it'll be somebody bigger.
Somebody bigger. Apparently, Susanna was so impressed with Ezra, and she was telling me that because she sat right next to me, and she was telling me a whole bunch of it. There's a story between her and Ezra where it's a back and forth thing. And with Ayane, Ezra is the same thing. That was a back and forth thing. Ayane will win 1 year, Ezra will win the next year, that kind of thing. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Be fun. Please set Michael Todd with Oleg Petrenko 115. There's that. There's another one here. There's so many experts on the rules in the chat. Maybe we should hire them.
We should probably hear all the comments. There's a lot of good comments that come out of this.
Yeah. Michael versus Jerry again. It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
I don't know that would be a good match now.
Yeah, they're moving on different way. Here's another one. Why is Robert immune to the ice bath? This one's good.
That's funny.
This one's good. Yeah, Robert, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you. I think our whole team is just really amazing, actually.
Oh, people are asking about Adam Morzinski.
Yeah, Adam is going to be a big part of things moving forward.
Yeah. Let's see. Scrolling super fast here. Skipping some of the answered question. Oh man, what happened to the interviews post-fight? I'm not sure. We are doing it. I think it'll be released soon. What Baxter thinks about Davis versus Tobias Borong on the left?
Tobias versus Devon?
On the left.
I think Tobias needs to prove himself a little bit more. He's ranked number 8 right now, I believe, on the left. But Tobias, yeah, he's got a big future in the left for sure. That guy is stepped it up from even before when he was extremely good last year, or a little over a year ago. He's on another level now. So I don't think he's quite ready for Devon yet, but he might be soon.
Yeah. Last one, people talking about walkout of the year. They think Pulscher got it. We'll review it. We'll review it. I'm gonna keep. It's something that it takes a while for athletes to really understand what the walkouts are and the significance of them. And just like our extended pass, people couldn't fully understand what the extended pass is going to be including. But if we could get some sort of a understanding that, if Devon wins the right against Vitali, we could see a potential, what would you call it, an exhibition match?
Yeah, just the left hand after pull.
Left hand after pull with Vitali in the extended pass. I think that's how we could kind of structure that. So Vitali was the walkout of the year. He came out with his gauntlet. One of his buddy Dalal, I think Dalal was holding the gauntlet, waving the air. And then his other buddy was holding and waving the belt. It's easy to have a good walkout when you're carrying 2 fancy golden shiny ornaments. So there's that.
But he did a good job. No, I mean, Vitali's doing great things.
Yeah, for sure. So, well, with that, we're gonna end it because it's almost 2 hours in a minute. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. If you haven't bought the pay-per-view yet, you still could, and you can use whichever code for content creators or athletes out there. It's not very difficult to find one. It's an event that you don't want to miss. I love you guys.
So it's the last name of the code, the promo code is the last name of the athletes.
Yes.
And then for the content creators, it's whatever they're known by.
Yes.
Mainly, yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
yeah.
So Benji. So code Benji.
Can't say that, Robert.
Sorry.
You gotta be impartial.
Oh yeah. But that's one option.
Yeah, we have.
Michael Todd,
There's-
Larratt.
Yeah, other than athletes, we have how many do we have? We have Pradeep, Tom, we have Grip King, Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah. I just put Tom because there's nobody else. Stumblebine's a bit hard to spell. We had a list, but anyway, I think we're gonna do this. Oh, guys, big news! I totally forgot, guys. I totally forgot. Go to partners.evwsports.com. Okay, partners with an S. That's where you guys can sign up to be an affiliate. I will personally go in there and approve you guys manually. Partners.evwsports.com. It's live. You guys will join the program, and if you guys are accepted, when you guys share a link and somebody clicks that link, that person will be locked into your sales for the next 30 days. Whatever they purchase, you get a commission. This also extends to our in-person tickets for Germany that's now on sale. So you could buy your in-person tickets for Germany right now. VIPs, gold, silver, and general admission. It's live, guys. So I'd say don't wait. Get your affiliate, registration right now. I'm flying tomorrow morning in a few hours, so I don't know if I have time to start approving them. But in about 48 hours, a lot of you guys should get part of the program. In-person tickets, it's live for Germany. So, and then one more quick thing. Every event we have one of these what we so-called Picasso shirts, where a lot of each athlete will kind of draw something on it, like this thing right here. It's Pork Chop that did it, right? So what do you guys think we should do with one of those shirts? I mean, we had a lot of ideas, like we would raffle it off, and put that proceeds to a good cause, like maybe Angie Bath. Another one was just as a sort of a giveaway, like a lucky draw
for the VIPs.
For the VIPs. I don't know. Put it in the comments down below when you watch this, and we'll see. We'll see you guys. So have a good day.
See you, everybody.
See
See you in Germany.
See you in Germany.